Hi, Jimmy Cannon here, singer and voice coach, nurturing confidence through the power of the voice to deliver your message with presence and authority. I want to help you if you have a breathy voice or husky voice and you generally speak like this, you're probably speaking from the throat, you're probably putting way too much air over the vocal folds, and you're probably not engaging here through the abdominal muscles. And more importantly, what you're not doing is closing or ducting your vocal cords or vocal folds. And by making sure that your vocal folds close it cleanly and more efficiently, you're going to get a much more efficient way of speaking, and it's going to be clearer, and you're going to connect with your audience. Coming up. So we use a certain exercise called a semi-occluded vocal tract exercise, SOVTs, when we're singing, when I'm doing singing, but also in speaking. These are very, very useful exercises. Now, I'm not going to go into the acoustic reasons why they work, because they're quite complicated, and I'm really not an expert in acoustic physiology or energy. However, what they do is they take the pressure away from your larynx here and allow you to find more acoustic energy at the front of the mouth and make sure that your vocal cords are connected and really working efficiently and really well to speak correctly and properly and make a really good connection between the vocal folds themselves and your abdominal muscles. So the exercise I want to do today is one of the SOVT exercises, and that's the NG. Now the NG is simply the end of a word that has NG at the end of it. So sing, ping, tring, pong, song. Any of those words, singing, for instance. So the NG at the end, I want you to say the word singing and then hold it, singing at the end. What's happening is the back of your tongue is reaching up to the soft palate. In fact, the soft palate is also coming down a little bit as well. So the back of the tongue is reaching up to the soft palate and sending the air, the sound, into your nasal passages. So like this, sing. Now we use it also when we're singing and speaking to create more resonance in the mask area. But the exercise we're going to do today is fantastic to really clean up the vocal cords and to get rid of that breathy and husky sound. If you want to, it might be part of your identity, it might be part of your personality, but what's probably happening is that you're just not being heard and you're not being listened to, which is really important, isn't it? So the exercise is this, singing. What I want you to do is I want you to bring the back of your tongue up to hit your soft palate to send the sound up to your nasal passages or through into your nasal passages. So sing. Make sure that you're pushing up the abdominal muscles and really engaging your core muscles here. There's an exercise or a group of exercises that I will do a link to if you're interested in more breathing correctly exercises up here. Bing! And in fact, it doesn't matter what pitch. So there's the exercise I want you to do. It's called a siren. So we're going to start high or low and then go up like a siren. So, or, and it might be a little bit tricky to go through all the whole range. The main thing is to get that sound singing. Make sure, incidentally, that your tongue is flat at the front and touching your bottom teeth. So singing. Now, try saying something. So try saying, it's a bit cloudy, but I think I'm probably going to go out for a walk this afternoon. Keeping the back of the tongue up with onto the soft palate. It's tricky to do. It's quite hard to do. So maybe do it slowly. Maybe find something easy to say that you say every day. Look, there's a family of pheasants in the garden. I say that every day. Everybody says that every day, of course. smile, drop the back of your tongue. There's a family of pheasants in the garden. Look, there's a family of pheasants in the garden. Have a look at that. See if that works for you. Honestly, I'm laughing, but it's a very, very good exercise to do. It just makes sure that the vocal folds are cleanly adducting. They are cleanly closing together and they are working more efficiently, which is going to send less air over them. It's going to control the amount of air that's going over them. They're going to be more efficient as they work together, as they're cleanly fitting, the two muscles cleanly fitting together, and your sound, your speaking voice will be much less breathy and less husky and much more connected and much more engaging to listen to, and you're going to cut through and get your message across to whoever you need to get it across to. So let me know how that works for you in the comments below. I'd love to hear, I'd love to see some videos of people going, and also try to speak at the same time. So, all right, speak soon.